on the moon.
Hey y'all, welcome to Three Brown Women, where we are giving you the real, the what, and the why of the everyday woman. Yay! I am here. Sunshine is here, one of your hosts, along with Reese and Salome. And today we're going to be discussing random things.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Well, they're going to be random because I think people really think that they have ideas, but they really don't sometimes.
Yeah.
Which brings us into this new year.
Yeah.
2021! This life is great.
Yes, it is. So this feels like unreal that we have a new president.
This feels unreal. First of all, let me tell you, I was watching the news and he was giving, he was talking about COVID. Mm-hmm. And the persona is just so different.
It is.
The vibe is just so different.
It's more peaceful.
It is
more
peaceful.
sensible.
Yeah. It's like a, oh my God. It's like that, like a hug.
Yeah. Like
And-
finally.
And we have our first black vice president.
Yeah.
And our first, what do they call it? First man? Second man?
First man.
Oh, first man.
Second man.
The second man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is very cool.
He
That is
seems
dope.
so like lax and chilled, and
Yeah.
I just got her type of vibe. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you go.
Did y'all see? So maybe I'm late, but I just saw today that the guy that escorted her was the, I guess the security guard
Mm-hmm.
on that video.
away from.
Yeah.
Oh, that saved.
Yeah.
Saved a
That's
lot
pretty
of
dope.
lives.
Yes, so I thought that was so dope. I did not catch that until today.
Did
Yeah.
anybody catch the fist bump between Kamala and Michelle?
I totally caught the fist.
That was the best part to me. It was like a yes, girl. Like
Yes.
we in here.
We're here.
It was. That was like the most. I felt that. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm there with you.
I definitely think. See, this is why teams matter.
Yeah.
This is why goals matter. This is why your friends matter. Like, I know, like, I feel like they had this. You know what I'm saying? This was the beginning of, like, this is what we're going to do type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
This is all
And it worked because they had the perfect team to make it work.
Yeah. I'm just excited to see what Joe does. We did it, Joe.
We did, I know.
We did it, Joe.
That's epic.
It's very
He's
dope.
president of the United States of America.
And you know, everybody is so cultivated. Like, it's the first Hispanic this, it's the first woman this, it's the first black this.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what America is. And it just sits well with me, considering, like, all the stuff that has been going on these past 4 years with this racial divide. Like,
Yeah.
we needed it to come.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
It was so blatant and just people just had no regard for it anymore. It was just like normal. It was normalized.
Yeah.
Even though it's normal, it is out here, but it was just on the forefront of really.
But
just put out
okay,
here,
so
like,
let me ask you this. Would you rather for it to be just vividly placed in your face, or would you rather for, you know, somebody to pretend like they're not? Because this has been a discussion over the past 4 years, and some people are like, well, I would rather see this blatantly, you know what I'm saying? And at least I know, or versus some people who are like, you know.
Yeah, pretend with me, baby.
Yeah.
Like, pretend.
I mean, for me,
Pretend
it's like
with
that
me.
too, because I just think it doesn't matter. Like, just be cordial. You don't have to love me. Just be cordial.
because if you pretend, it lets me know you have some type of regard for my existence.
Exactly.
If you're just blatant about it, then
Right.
you could send people to come and destroy everything that my family, my community, everything.
Yeah.
And not even think twice.
Exactly.
With no humility, nothing. But
Yeah.
like if you're a person who's faking a funk shoes, you better keep faking that funk until you can't fake it no more.
You know what?
Or you know better. You know,
To
so
me,
you don't.
there's an intentional evil, and there's an evil where it's like, I'm not going to intentionally be evil to you, but I'm evil because of the things that I perceive in my mind. So when people are like, they just don't like you, they don't know why they don't like you. They just don't like you because they just think that you're just not the person that they should like.
Right.
That is coming from stereotypes. That's what you see in your mind. But when you take it a step further and say, I don't like you, so I'm going to hurt you, That's
Right.
an intentional evil to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, it's scary.
We don't
It's
want
scary.
it. We don't need it.
well, you know, with racism, especially with the Caucasian people, you can go either way with theirs. It could be, I just don't like you because that's how I was raised, or and you know, I don't ever have to talk to you, and that's just that because I just don't know I don't like you. Or it could be, I was raised to, I want to do something to you because I don't like you. I can't stand you. I can't even look at you. I can't even share a block with you.
But
type.
see, that's the difference between dealing with a racist and dealing with a terrorist. However they want to define it, it doesn't matter. There are plenty of people who are racist. Period.
Yeah.
Racist is a stereotype. It is a belief. You know what I'm saying? That's you're entitled. You can be racist on your own. Don't be a terrorist. Because when you start touching and hurting other people, you're a terrorist.
Right.
Don't terrorize me.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary.
Yeah.
But you know, with the self-entitlement, they don't see it as such.
No, people don't see it as
They
such. And
see
I
it
hate
like-
the fact
yeah.
that it's still, even people are, you know, from our ethnicity and other ethnicities that are not from their ethnicity that feel like, you know, like this stuff really does not happen.
I just saw a video today of a Caucasian woman crying, pleading, and begging Trump for help and saying that this is evil, they're taking over, this is evil, this is our land, please help me. I know you have to do something. She was crying so hard. She said,
so,
God, please save us. Trump, please save us.
Who's
I guess-
us? Is it the white?
I guess so.
I'm going to find that video and I'm going to add this in.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
guys be prepared to watch it.
Yeah, because she was crying. So, and I'm like, is this real? Like, is she serious? I mean, I think I saw it on one of those blog sites. But yeah, she was crying so hard. I was like, Trump, please save us. Save us.
But this is the craziest thing to me is that why are you talking about this as your land? Like, y'all, you were not here first.
Exactly.
Period. So that means you have no right to put anybody out. And all these extra holidays, and I'm not talking about like the holidays with the made up characters, like you know,
the Hallmark
Christmas and
ones.
stuff like that. No, those are fun. I do those.
Yeah.
But like these, you never discovered anything.
Exactly.
You came over here and you killed people.
Yeah, and took over.
Right.
Yeah, and took over.
So I'm not celebrating a Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
I don't even know him.
So I changed. So let me tell you all what
I
I
don't
did.
even know him.
Let me tell you all what I did. So for like my businesses, like my holiday hours. First of all, we're off on Juneteenth. Okay.
Amen.
We're off on Juneteenth, and then I did do like the Columbus Day swap out for Indigenous Peoples Day.
I love
did
it.
do that.
That's nice.
Yeah, but we are totally offline for Juneteenth.
I love it.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's perfect.
And because I do media, we're going to be totally turned out for Juneteenth and everything is going to be live. Or at least in the media or somewhere. We're celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
But
of course.
I love it. I'm so here for it. I'm proud of us because we have come a very long way.
Yeah.
And seeing this generation just manifesting everything that, like, you know, Martin Luther King fought for. You know, it's just like, and it's like, those are the things that you work for. Like, period. Those are the things that you work for. Malcolm X, you know.
Yeah. I feel like that a lot of our small black businesses are getting notoriety now. Getting noticed. And like they're being put on a platform rather than you just hearing about one or two. You're getting provided with lists of different people you could die. I haven't seen that within the last few years.
Yes.
That just started popping up.
I had a conversation with one of my clients while I'm working with their business, and they hired a company. Pretty much, they're handling their calls, and they get a call from a customer, and one of their selling points was, "We're a black-owned business." How do y'all feel about that, though?
How do I feel about the selling point being a black-owned business?
Yeah, exactly.
Me personally, as a black-owned business, I don't lead with it. I mean, I don't feel like I need to.
Right.
I mean, because then it's like, it almost makes it as though like black owned businesses are not normalized. Like it's not normal. Like we're like that outlier or something like that.
Exactly.
So do I lead with it? No.
Okay.
Like I do appreciate, when people say, well, I support you because you are a black owned business. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be something that I lead
It's
with.
not a selling point.
Yeah.
And so he did tell the rep, like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make that a selling point. If somebody asks, like, then that's perfect. If they're trying to help the cause and strengthen and bring forth equality,
Right.
But as a
simple, just,
like a selling point.
I think they probably thought that was a good idea just because of the times that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And that is the hot topic right now. Is a black owned.
Yeah.
Was that rep black? Do you know?
I don't think he was.
Oh no.
He was a customer service rep, but
but he was saying like that's
He
how
was
he
very
closes the sale
excited.
for the black owned company he works for.
Right. Babe.
I kind of understood where he was coming from a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because right now, think about it, everybody's profiting off of Black Lives Matter, getting all the merchandise and things of Black Lives Matter and selling off the shelves. Everybody's saying, I'm a black business, by the way, because they know that in this time that we're in right now, they are being magnified right now. They're being put on pedestals, so they're going to take that chance and say any chance they can. By the way, I'm a black-owned business too, because maybe that's going to get me put on a blog page that I never would have been put on before if I didn't say I'm black. Just during this time right now.
But what about the people that they have a negative opinion of black? We hear
that's
it all
another
the
thing
time.
too.
Oh,
like,
that's
how many
yeah.
people can I lose potentially because I'm a black owned business?
So
because they don't see the urgency. It's
Right.
not, and it's not that it's just like, it's not that
They feel
we are. It's not an intention of building superiority.
Right,
It's
right,
an
right.
intention of leveling out the economic divide. So people realize that there is an urgency in the black community to support these businesses who have to typically sometimes
To
charge
own
lesser
something in our
for their
communities.
funds or quickly don't qualify
Yeah.
for it. You know what I'm saying? So
this is like the first time we've really been. Well, I don't know. Back in the day, I think there was a lot of black-owned like blocks. Like you will find
Like
a lot of black,
Bronzeville.
but then I just found out a lot of
Inglewood
somebody in
Pullman
Hyde Park was
and-
like buying up a lot of the property in Hyde Park. Who's a cop? Like so, it's not the same as it was back in the old times where it really was rightfully black owned. Like you are going to have your shops over there that's still black owned here and there, but the Caucasians are still buying out the blocks.
yeah.
That's the thing. So it's like you're still providing services, but it's not going towards your community because when they buy out the blocks, they're not letting us live on those blocks that they're buying up, which is what they're trying to change it into. Coming, to move the black. You heard of the whole move. They're trying to move us back out here, and then everybody back to the city. So it's just one of those things to where I think that I think it's I don't know. I think that a lot of people are. I'm afraid that it will single out people, which I do understand that I get what you guys are saying as far as your customer base, because then it's like if you're saying black owned business and I'm a Caucasian person that may like something, but when I go to your page, it may just cater to a certain culture, and I may feel some type of way like, well, should I even buy this?
Yeah.
I could get that. You're cutting your customer base, but I think that the whole black owned thing is finally saying we own something finally. We have the ability to own something and give something back to our communities finally.
Yeah.
So it's a proud thing for a person to put.
And I think also it is putting a check mark on the business who need the urgency. You know what I'm saying? This is like, it's like you're organizing things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know that this is a clothing store, and they're getting X amount of funds versus this is a black-owned clothing store, and they're not generating enough. So let me put a check mark on it so people know that we need to push this a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So I have a
I get
question.
that.
Okay, so with black-owned businesses, do you give less credit to like black-owned boutiques, black-owned nail salons, black-owned like whatever they say is like the typical black-owned business versus like black-owned like tech startups or black-owned like media companies? Like,
What you mean? Do we give less credit? What you mean?
so like, do you feel as if like when it comes to like a black owned company in the beauty industry, that they don't get as much like respect or as much attention as like a black owned like outlier, like a tech company or like a.
What's crazy about that question to me is that I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like the hair artists or the makeup artists and all that, they get pushed way harder than the black tech person that may have just created something. We might find him in a magazine, a tech magazine, or you know what I'm saying?
Right,
but we're not going to see him on the news we might see him on the news depending on where he's from. It may be in his city news.
Yeah.
But as far as like the hair, like I'm gonna see my hairstyle is being promoted. I'm gonna hear about her. I'm gonna see about her. I'm gonna see flyers. It's gonna be on the radio. It's gonna be on here.
But is that because they think that is where we excel at? Do you all think that it's because we can't excel?
This is where everybody else gets their style from. They have to. They want to see what is happening in the beauty industry. With
so they're like, what they gonna come up with next?
What's happening with the next style? What's the next sound gonna sound like when it comes to music? Because it's coming from black people. Where it originates, and so they have to keep that in the media. Not to mention, a lot of the stuff that is put out there, other than some of these looks, these personas are portrayed in a way that I'm just gonna say it's kind of ratchet. Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they want to portray black people like that because they also want to keep that stereotype going.
Yeah.
You think that they're going to push somebody who started a tech company, a black person that started a tech company in the forefront of media before they push somebody who just came out with these different color wigs
or these new shoes?
Right. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
I mean, and again, if they do,
also,
it's in those small tech magazines.
You have to also understand that. We're not at the level where people really want to realize how intelligent black people are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
They'll give us our credit in the dark.
Right.
But
it's always put out somewhere else.
Yeah, so whose fault is that? She says ours. Is that our fault or is that
I think it's both ways.
Well,
this is what I'm saying. Okay, I have my own media company. I definitely will give light to.
I'm drinking on.
Oh, just drink it. I definitely will give light to anybody. Like the tech savvy people, the business owners. Pour me up. This is awesome. Okay, thank you. So I definitely will give just as much light to somebody who started a tech company as somebody who started some of the things that I actually see like. On these, and even though it's an entertainment and celebrity blog, I'm not gonna even lie. Like some of the things that are really ratchet, I judge.
Yeah,
and I say I'm not gonna put that out there because little black girls don't need to see this.
Yeah,
period. You're gonna get cut from being a person.
Yeah,
this is fact.
Yeah, seriously.
But then why is that though? Like, is it because everybody's goal isn't to be a role model? You know what I'm saying? And Cardi said it herself. Like, I don't want to be nobody's role model.
So there are blogs for role models, and there are blogs for people who are not role models.
So it's girl version of blog for role
version is definitely a blog for role models. It definitely says get your life. And you're not going to get your life just doing nothing. So, all the way, honey.
And then also, I think you could just not be a contributor to that stuff either. You know
I mean,
like this,
like you have different
stuff.
We don't talk. You have WGN News. You know what? These other news sites, they don't report the same thing as Gossip. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
There's purposes for every type of media. Our media goal is to push people, to encourage people to build and strengthen women, strengthen young girls. We don't need, and I'm not saying like, oh, if somebody is, they're twerking. You know what I'm saying? It's a dance. Don't take it personal. I'm not saying, don't take it personal. Like, I will definitely post something like that. But when it comes to just consistent rashness, like, this person don't never do nothing right. Like, girl, you have several seats. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to post about you all the time. Just acting ratchet. It's not going to happen.
Side note, I really want to do the busted challenge, but y'all won't let me.
I
want to do the busted challenge, and I've been practicing everything.
We can go through round one the busted. He won't get mad at that, and you be in the middle. So it won't look like, and he can't get mad at that. It's for the business.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I said. I could do the buzzer chop with the buddy effect.
Let's do it at the shoot. Let's do it at the
You
shoot.
can do it for the buddy effect.
I tried.
We can do it at the shoot.
So
we'll do
what's
it at the
happening?
shoot.
I feel like that.
It's happening.
We're getting a lot of gifs at this shoot.
Yeah, definitely.
So, ooh, what about this? Business owners. Like, how important is it for you? How important are your photos? Because we are in 2021. And so, goal for me, and I know goal for y'all, is to capture so many moments, whether it's personal, whether it's pertaining to business. So, how important is that to you guys?
Definitely. So, I've committed to doing 2 photo shoots a quarter. I committed to it. And it's because, people, I feel like people, for the most part, buy into stories and buy into brands, and the product is just, like a benefit of you buying into that brand. And we are at an age of storytelling. Even when I actually made a post about this on my business page about reading versus like being consumed by electronics and the visuals and the videos. It's because our attention span is so short. Like without those visual aids, like we don't focus. So I feel it's the same way. People buy into like the lifestyle that we all show them.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important.
I think that people really respect the product when they know who the person is.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what they represent, because then they can see, like, oh, if I purchase this product, I know where it's going to, or how they're going to manage it, or how they're going to grow, or how they might help other people.
Yeah.
I know that this is an intelligent person that's going to be around for a while. Like, I think those, or they are just like me. I want to support them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm capturing a ton of moments.
That definitely takes me out of my comfort zone, though. Because I am like an extroverted introvert. I think they call it an ambivert, right? I think that's what they call it. And like I'm getting used to the like documenting like things that go on that I may not find interesting, just to make me seem more relatable.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me, but I'm trying though.
But you're doing a good job. I didn't like that too. Remember we had our conversation about going live and all that.
Yeah.
But I just don't feel like Facebook has good lighting.
Right.
This is a struggle.
And unless I don't know what I'm doing, like where are Facebook's like filters? Like I feel like
that's what's missing.
Yeah, like they don't have any good filters.
And it's not even just a filter. It is a filter. I guess you can like the fact of whether how you're gonna have your lights is different. Like everybody's pigmentation reflects differently with light.
So I have no experience with any of the stuff that they're discussing, guys, which is why I'm so quiet.
But we
I don't do photo shoots, but coming
doing
soon.
her first photo shoot. I'm so excited.
Okay, I've never done photo
How are you
shoots.
feeling?
I've never done. I'm freaking out. I've done one Facebook Live ever, and that was for a charity I was a part of. And yeah, so with me starting my business soon, I'm going to have to start talking to folks and being on the camera. I've been talking to y'all though. Like I don't have no problem talking to y'all, but like this is different. It's more of an intimate. I'm in my own. I don't know. I
That's what you're doing it with too.
Yeah.
Wait,
not that.
That's true. No,
Look, I'm like,
that's true.
yeah.
No, that's so true. No, that's so true. And I'm
I
wondering,
said
like,
doing it with it. Just my mind was somewhere else at the moment. I mean, not at the moment that I said it, but I thought you was gonna take it somewhere. Like I thought you guys like paused because like
So can I mention this
you were
here,
like,
or can I
wait,
not
fix this
mention
real quick.
you can mention this shit. No, that's not mention
Oh,
this
we
shit.
talking about this.
But more of the story is I'm picking from these two gorgeous women here.
Yeah.
They are both established business women, and I list. So from this part that you guys are just talking about with the photos, with the being part of your brand, I was literally just soaking it all in because I'm just like trying to tie it into what I'm gonna do, and I'm like, okay. All right, so if I get a new product, I'm probably going to have to do a live or do a video and be like, this just in, or maybe have a little commercial. I don't know, but you got my wheels turning.
I'm trying to capture Christine with like just iced out. I mean, y'all have to see the products. You're going to see the products.
This is one.
Oh, that's one. No. It's going to be the photo shoot.
Okay, I can't show yet.
Okay, not yet.
Okay, I can't show yet.
Too soon.
Too soon, guys. Too
For
soon.
launch.
So do you feel as if you can have a successful brand without showing up minimally? Like
so if you show up minimally, your people are going to be minimal. That means you're going to run out. It's like saying, let me drink this bottle of water that's a quarter full versus let me just get this full bottle of water. Right. It's like I'm going to just go buy a jug of water from my house versus actually paying the water bill.
Yeah.
Okay. That was, so then what would you suggest? That was a good
Invest
analogy.
in yourself.
So what would you suggest then to like Chris or like people that's like really stepping outside of their comfort zone and really kind of putting themselves out there?
A suggestion as far as to like how often or?
As far as how often, how to kind of get more comfortable.
So being comfortable, like the most important thing is making sure you have the people around you that make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's important. Your support is important. I don't care if you like dealing with family who are just like these naysayers.
Yeah.
Nay that way.
Yeah.
So making sure you have your circle that's going to support you, that's going to look at you and see your potential, because those are the people who are going to push your brand, period. And get to know strangers. They're real people.
Yes.
They're real people.
That's your area of opportunity. And you know what else? You know what else? So in the beginning,
I'm like, yeah.
in the beginning, I got so offended when like my mom and when other like people would ask me, so when are you going back to work? Or like, are you sure this is what you want to do? And I used to take it as, you don't believe in my vision, you don't believe in that I am capable of doing this. But if you come across that, which you will, right? Don't get offended, because you can't expect entrepreneurial advice from an employee. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that does not have that mindset.
Let me tell you something that I used to do that used to irritate people. Is when people used to tell me like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would literally bring up somebody's name that's super successful, and I would be like, well, why not such and such and such did this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, you know, oh, but that's such. Okay, well, I'm such.
Right. What's the difference? Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You have to think of yourself as that successful person.
Yeah. Have you ran into like people that's like on the fence with like, you know, trusting your vision?
I've run into a lot of people say like, oh, everybody doing that.
Yeah.
I've gotten that a lot. Like, everybody doing that. And what I usually say to those people, whether you're family or not, I'm like, well, it's a bunch of different people that sell white bread, but they all sell in the grocery store.
Right.
You got Wonder Bread, you got Country White, you got
I like
all
Wonder
different
Bread.
bread.
This is what people don't realize. Having a business is not the same thing as having an invention. We are not. We are not sitting here. Well, I might.
Maybe. Yeah, we might one day.
Yeah, we might invent something.
Yeah.
But right now, she has a business.
Yeah.
So a business is basically employing yourself to do the things that other people do on your own schedule, incorporating your own style.
Yeah.
But just working.
Yeah.
I love it. It's just that simple.
Naysayers.
So then how does that make you feel when you hear that?
It used to give me anxiety and make me procrastinate.
Yeah.
It used to make me hesitant with like, am I doing the right thing? And then I would just pray about it and then be like, just go for it. Like, at least I just want to go for it and then put my best foot forward to say that I'm doing the best that I can. I'm not going to give up just because somebody want to tell me everybody named mama doing it. I'll be like, I'm going to be everybody named my man and cousin too. And that's just that on that.
If you try to get up, we're going to snatch you at a new ball. You see our new ball?
Yeah, see my new
Oh,
ball?
yeah. So when is the last time that you've had your hair straightened?
That feels great. The last time I got my hair straightened,
we're
related.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only acceptable behaviors when you're related to someone outside of us.
I would do it to salon too.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but we're not
understand.
We're not gay.
And she's also one of my closest friends.
It's like we're not gay. And just because you're related don't mean you can't be gay. Like,
I mean,
yeah, but y'all not.
right.
Like we.
I mean, but if you're related, you don't want to be gay for each other.
But it's nothing wrong
with
with. Well, I mean,
nothing wrong.
But here,
Well,
whoever wants to be
incest. No,
gay,
I'm
they can be gay. We love you.
It's just nothing wrong with
that
being
she's
gay.
not.
I was talking about the incest part.
You're just saying that you're not. There's no incest going on. Period.
Awkward silence.
Okay, wait, but I know
I don't even know.
No, it's not.
No, she said no.
It's not. I promise.
Talk about I don't know what's going on in that end of the couch. No. Strictly pickly. So, okay. What were we just saying?
We were talking about me is like if you ever try to give up, we could snatch you by your new bob, and then
The last
And then
time
you was
I
like, that
ever
feels
got
good.
my hair
Right.
straightened was about about over 7 years ago.
but you just had it straight. You didn't have a perm.
Right now, I don't need
Exactly.
perms. I just got
She don't have
one
a
of
perm.
the silk.
That's what I'm
silk
saying.
press.
Oh, right.
She
The
don't have a
silk
perm
press
now.
thing. Yeah, I haven't had a perm in long time ago.
No chemicals, all natural.
But yes, y'all, it's me here.
Bye,
Yeah,
y'all.
Bobby,
And it's been a whole week.
it's been a whole week and it's still moving.
It looks good.
Let's just
It looks
let 'em
very
know.
good.
Who did your hair?
Oh yeah, you definitely have to. So her name is Susan.
Her name is Susan, and
Yep.
she works at
Salon 7
Salon 7
on 26, and it's in a Bronzeville neighborhood of Chicago. 26, I say maybe Wabash.
yes,
26 on Wabash.
26
yes.
in Wabash. Yep.
She's amazing.
She's the bomb, y'all. She gave me hope in my hair again.
So I've been on this journey. So I have not like gotten my hair flat ironed since July. Which, like, if you know me, you know that like my hair is like my crown. I would stay with my hair flat ironed every 2 weeks. Like my hair was always like moving. So this is
Her hair was always moving. My hair was always in a big afro puff to my
So yeah, so I have not gotten my hair straightened since July, and she has been growing my hair. I get compliments all. I think I've sent like 4 people
That's
to
so
her
cool.
already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks.
so
I love
I'm
when
pretty
she
sure.
does
I keep
these
saying
curls.
you could be like I don't know, some type of like Neutrogena model or something.
I feel like I could.
You could be like fresh face.
Cover girl. Oh, right there. Stop. Smile. That smile right there. He's like,
That was it.
Cover girl. That
Why
was
the
it.
freak is your teeth so white? Like
Are you doing teeth liners?
No, but okay. So for my toothpaste, I've kind of ventured away from toothpaste, and so what I'll do is I'll do the charcoal, and then I'll do calcium, the pure calcium, and then I'll mix it with bentonite, mix it all together and mint, and then you brush your teeth with it, let it sit for like 2 minutes, and spit it out.
taste.
It's not bad because I put a lot of mint in it.
Okay.
So not only when I used to do it, I used to like ground the mint leaves, but then you get like the mint leaves like on your So then I've kind of ventured to essential oils.
Okay.
I do spearmint and peppermint.
Oil.
Yeah, so do oil. Do not get the actual mint.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah. Yep. And I'm
So I've been buying
The more
charcoal
you know.
toothpaste.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I always have to do the
I'm
commercial.
too lazy to do all that.
Yeah,
But I think we already talked about this whole prep thing. I'm
I
like,
can do it for you. I
regular
can make
prep.
it for you.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I promise you, I will make it for. I have it all at home.
That'd be so dope.
Okay. Bet.
Maybe
Okay.
a jar.
Yeah, I will make you a jar. I will. Yep. So, okay. What were we? You know what?
Hair.
Speaking of hair, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with you, right? Like you love your color.
Mm-hmm.
So, and because of that, you know, you love your weaves.
I
you
love my
your
wigs.
You love all of that.
I'm big on wigs right now.
You are. So, do you feel as if like, cause you don't wear your hair out, which I
personal
love
life-
your hair out.
Personal life, I do.
I don't see it.
But when I'm going outside, I don't.
But why? Because so let me tell you about Salome.
So-
Salome has beautiful hair, y'all. It's long. It's like, you know, and that's not to say like that's a reason for not, because I
No.
love Salome's hair. Like she comes with all the colors, but like, why is it that you don't wear your hair out? Is there a
Right
reason?
now, because I'm just like protecting it.
Okay.
Like I haven't really done too much to it, so I like just brush it and like put it in a ponytail. I'll wash it and just like blow dry it out,
Mm-hmm.
but like I'm not really wearing it out. Plus, you said it's long, and I promise you that Tommy said the same thing. I just don't feel like it's at the length that I want.
But your
So
hair is
I'm
considered
growing.
long, though.
But I feel like it's not. I feel like it's medium.
No, your hair is long. Like I said,
Oh
her
my
hair,
God.
your hair comes like right
That's
here.
long.
That's long. Like even this is not like
So we
this
had
is
that
closer to
conversation. Like to me,
almost medium.
this is like medium. Like okay, so this is like your hair is long. So, but you got it. You got it in curl.
My hair is short. Her
Your
hair
hair
is
is longer than
medium.
me.
Your hair is long.
Yeah, your hair is longer than
I'm not
mine.
gonna talk about this.
I
have no idea.
you see how I'm like, I just had to come in. I
Like,
said, hey guys, listen to this. Short, medium, long.
So when my hair is straightened, it comes like maybe like right here. So yours come like right here.
Okay.
So
Yours
that's
is
medium.
long.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, yours is
So
long
I
too.
think both of
Medium
ours
is more
are
the shoulder
medium.
width.
And I think when my hair is like right here, then it'll be long. And that's
So you
my
want it
goal.
at your butt?
No, not at my butt, just before.
At your hip?
Depending on how big I want to get my booty.
So it's hey, that I already know because when you got that long hair and it's in the top of that nice booty.
Yeah, and it's like an arch.
It's like the arch. Anything looks great.
Cups.
Anything looks great on you.
Places.
Things are going wild.
Oh, so last episode. No, here it is. Here it is.
Things are going wild.
So I got it. So last episode, I believe that we were talking about how open we were to getting like liposuction and like body enhancements. That's what we were talking about last.
Oh,
I might have changed my mind.
I could
That's what we were
definitely
talking
do
about.
butt suctions. I just don't. I'm not gonna get cut. I don't like knives.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I
like
don't
I'm.
I don't like the idea of somebody cutting
But
on me. and I have to
knives
be-
terrify me. Like that fact that I can feel a cut, I hate it. I don't want to do it. I will never do it. I don't like the idea.
I
So
freak out with paper
I
cuts.
would if it's something where I don't
Those
have to
are a
go.
different kind of pain. Though.
What happens?
Paper cuts.
Oh shoot, I ain't doing.
Yeah, those are-
I don't know
I
paper
freak
cuts.
out over
Those
anything
are-
slicing.
I just don't. I just don't make any incisions on me. Period. I'm not going.
Period.
But if it's something where I could just like lay down in a nice little spot and you have this little machine on me and it's sweating me out or it's pumping my muscles, I'm going.
So then,
Yeah, I would
does
do
does that count lipo out because they don't cut you? But I mean, it's kind of like
They
an
have to
insert,
put an incision, right?
Right.
Yeah,
like a
Yeah, they
small-
count lipo
no
out.
incisions.
Lipo is not going to happen on me.
Hey y'all, what's the one where everybody's belly button be higher up when it's
That's
done?
tummy tuck.
Oh.
Yeah, you still got to get cut.
Yeah, you get cut.
I'm not
No,
getting
I'm just
cut.
making sure I would never get
There's
that.
no
yeah, you get
incisions.
cut.
So if
That
I have
doesn't
a
mean anything.
fupa in the next 10 years because I'm not getting lipo, y'all just going to have to deal with my
You're not gonna have enough food.
So,
But I'm not going to have a fupa. I'm not going to have one.
So do
not
you
gonna
feel
have-
pressured by like these celebrities and women on social media that have like these done up bodies? Does it make you feel pressured to work out or to get a surgery or to look more like that?
I don't want to say I feel pressured. I think I
totally
feel
feel pressured.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel encouraged. Like I will look at a picture and be like, "Oh my god, that looks good." But at the same time, let me tell you. Okay, so here's a rundown of the females that I look at and the females that I adore. Like I love the crap out of
Mariah
her body.
Carey.
Mariah Carey. I don't not her body type, but I
You
love
just
her.
love her,
period.
period.
Yeah.
Right, right.
So body type wise,
Okay.
Ashley Graham, she's like
Yes.
numero uno to me.
Yes.
I love Ashanti. Ashanti is
Yeah, her body is so natural.
her body is
Mhm.
rocking.
Yeah. It's
Let
like,
me
you work
think.
that,
So
girl.
definitely, I want to say Chloe before. Like I like the thicker Chloe Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh
long-
yeah,
like,
this one now.
I love that
She
thick
looks like
Khloe
her
Kardashian.
sisters
Like
now.
when
Yeah, I
everybody
like
was
it.
saying that she
Yeah.
was fat, like I love.
I didn't
love
think
it.
she
Yeah.
wasn't fat. She
Yeah.
just had more.
I
She was more solid
I
than
had
everyone.
no idea where people was like actually getting that from because she looks great to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she just
And,
looks like
so
her
natural.
sister, and it's annoying.
Yeah, and I like her sister's body, but not for me.
Yeah, like that was
I'm
her
like-
sister. Be
I'm,
yourself.
I'm too short for that.
Yeah.
Like I think short girls should be like short and curvy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like really really tall, then maybe I like can be like tall,
Tall and slim and short. That's
But
what it is.
I
Tall
like
and slim and
short.
short and curvy.
Mhm.
That's like kind of what it is.
and that's what I like.
Yeah. Although all body types, you know what I'm saying, like are beautiful. So it's
All
not
body
like
types
yeah.
are beautiful.
But for
Yeah.
me,
I don't think I feel pressure from like,
I like
the
the Ashley
women
Graham.
in the media.
I
I
like
think I
the
just
stomach.
like to look a certain way in my mind for myself. And when I'm not
I don't
there,
feel
I be
pressure
like,
to
no.
be anorexic. I feel encouraged to not be overweight, or you know what I'm saying, like for my height. And it's not just because of people in the media, but not just because of what I'm looking at, but because also the knowledge. First of all, I can't get that fat because my ankles and feet will start hurting. Like literally, I will feel it, and I don't like that pain.
I just don't want no back rolls or no gut. As long as I don't have that, and that's what I'm working towards, because I got a belly. But once that's gone, I'm gonna be okay. I'm not looking at somebody else and saying, "Dang, I wish I had no gut and my stomach looked like hers." No, I'm just like, I need this to be completely flat. I don't want any meat on my stomach. I want it to be flat, and that's what I want for me.
Different. Like I don't want. I just don't want the fupa, but like I like a little stomach.
I don't like a little stomach.
I do.
That's because I've always been bones.
Yeah.
And then I got weight in like 6 months to a year, and then I'm like, where did stomach come from? Get it out of here. And then I saw like my back rolls are getting better though. I'm proud of that. I'm very proud about that.
Are you doing a waist trainer?
Yes.
I had mine
in the burn
very
cream.
long time. I think I'm
I want to get a better burn cream, by the way.
You don't like the burn?
I just feel like I could get a more potent one, because that don't make me sweat enough.
Did you mix it with apple?
I didn't. We
I
haven't
don't
been
have a
back
burn
yet.
cream.
But I'm gonna get some.
Like, well.
But I want a stronger burn cream, even with the Abilene. Like I want to look like how, I don't know if you guys see Saweetie's workout thing, but when she takes off her waist thing,
It be sweaty.
it'd be like it's raining.
But is it also because you're not working out hard enough?
No, because I be sweating everywhere else super hard.
Oh, okay.
So I want my stomach to sweat just as much as my arms, my legs, my legs be wet, everything. I want my stomach to be like, when I take that thing off, I want to see at least some drip coming down.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten there yet.
Well, I will say that me, and I don't know if this is just like my reality, like it's different from your reality, or if y'all just not admitting it, which I don't think it's not. I don't think it's option number 2, because I feel like we all are very transparent.
Yeah, pretty TBH.
But for me, like I definitely feel the pressure. Like when I see a woman online and it's like perfect, it's like, dang, I need to look like that or else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that or else is never, and it never stems from like, because I feel confident in my relationship and I know what he likes, or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like or else they're gonna win faster than me because they're more like visually appealing. Or else I'm not going to be as happy and I am not going to be comfortable wearing what I want to wear. It's like always an or else for me. So like that part makes me feel like pressured. You know that,
So
and also to keep up. Like I feel like sometimes I'm in like the space where I have to keep up with these women. That's my truth. That's how I feel. And sometimes it gets to me a little bit. And it's not even just about like the body, like enhancements or whatever. Not even just that. Like even with like me, I am not like, I'm not going to roll out with some bomb. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. You know, but I have found myself like buying more like designer pieces because I feel like, okay, well, I need to, and I say it's because they need to know that I make money so my business can sell. Or because like, these women do this and they are at this level and I have the money to afford it, so I need to do this too to keep up. That's
I
what
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. So what it is it sounds like what you're saying is that this is the persona of what I'm doing. And in order for me to do this the right way, I need to make sure I'm crossing out this, and that.
Yep. And then it's a little bit of like, do y'all even appreciate like natural women anymore? You know, like is there even still value in it? Yeah. Because remember in the 90s, we all were in love with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like,
but Aaliyah is very small.
I was gonna say times changed. Back then, think about it. Aaliyah was the ideal woman, a small girl, very slim frame, didn't have no big booty, no big chest.
Yeah.
Then as time went on, people started looking, because that's naturally what comes to black women, is big boobs and breasts.
Yeah.
I mean, big boobs and butt. then they started looking at that and started contorting their body to look the same.
Yeah,
so
right.
as far as natural women, I think that there are a lot of men out here who love a natural woman because a lot of natural women come with boobs and ass.
Right.
Like,
And
you know what I mean?
let me say this. When I say like the body like morphing, I don't mean like I don't want like the breast implants. My ass don't need to be.
You just want to be in shape.
I just want to like take a little bit right here, take a little bit
She has
right
a
here,
Coke bottle
take a
shape,
little
guys.
bit right here, take a little bit right
She
here.
does.
That's why, like, it doesn't matter how big
You go like,
I'd be like,
I'll be like,
Whatever.
and I'm
while
like,
I'm over
straight
here
down.
looking like John, the lone boy at the farm with no hips. That is not true. You know they used to call me in high school. You know they used to tease me and call me. Who? Wait till I say it. You gonna be like, oh yeah. They used to call me giraffe neck body, and they used to call me Joffrey from Toys R Us commercial.
I don't remember.
They used to say that my body was shaped like a giraffe neck because I ain't had no hips.
I
I
don't
don't
remember.
even
They used
know
to
what
be like,
Joffrey is,
I'm-
but
I don't remember that.
And then I've had men,
No,
I've
they
had
did not.
men come up to me and be like, "You're built like a European." I am built like a European though.
so
I really am. I don't have any hips. I don't have any hips. Like my body is like this. I have a little curve in my stomach.
How does this make you
That's
feel?
I like it because I get to wear whatever I want once I.
that's what I was gonna
you know.
say.
Like I love it.
First of all, when you have curves, you have to struggle with what you wear.
Ooh,
That is so.
There was a
you
time I
you'll
didn't
get
have to
some
care
pants
about
like
bras.
these fit my legs perfectly, but they're not coming out to my body.
I don't even buy bottoms like online. Like I don't.
And like
You
for me,
know,
I was
I
addicted.
don't.
Like for me, everything was like, oh, I'll just try it out when I get here. Don't care. Never tried on nothing. Like I didn't care. But now, and I'm putting on weight. I'm like, now I want my butt. I want my booty. I want booty and thighs. Nothing else. I wish these would go away. These came out of nowhere. But I don't want those.
You don't want the boobs no more?
Yeah, they did.
Girl, they came out of nowhere and I hate them. I love not being able to.
Does it make your back hurt? Does it bother you at all?
No,
Okay.
because they're not super big. I went up one cup size.
What cup are you?
A C.
Oh,
But the thing is, I was like a B like all my life, and it was like I wasn't even a B for real. I
At
just
a
wore a
certain
B
point in time
bra.
in my life, I was like a BC, and that was the era where we was just wearing t-shirts without the bras, and I loved that. And then
That
I
was
started
me.
gaining weight, and now I can't do that because I'm
You think
like,
I can wear a t-shirt without a bra still?
No.
Not these.
I think so.
I mean, here's the thing: you can do it. Whoever doesn't like it, that's their business.
No, but no.
But
Let's
you
talk about it on the
look
realistic tip, though.
presentable
Let's
for
talk.
you.
Let's talk
Are
about
you
it on
gonna
the
be
realistic
hanging
tip.
low?
Is
Are
my
they
booty
gonna
small
hang your
enough?
belly button?
But she doesn't
yeah,
hang
no,
though.
okay.
She don't hang.
If they don't hang, then
then you
yes.
can do it. Yeah, I don't think that they're like exaggerated or anything. And then plus they
And then
still
this
have-
does have a little bit of padding, guys.
Yeah.
So don't get me.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. Okay.
you don't hang.
I'm like, girl, bring them titties out this
I
time.
totally hang.
No, guys, because that's my favorite thing. Not wearing a bra with like shirt. Like if I'm
And
running
this is
somewhere, I would
when
never
she
wear a
brings
bra.
her boobs out, I will douse her with water until you guys.
I'm like,
Yes,
I just got
yes,
these.
you like-
I just got these. They know how I get when I get a little liquor in the system. I be like, come on, y'all, look, I'm gonna show everybody.
We're gonna play basketball and record like.
Right, we're gonna play for
Hey.
we're gonna play for your heart. Isn't that what she said on Love and
Play
Basketball?
for your
That was
heart.
my mom, so I like that. That's my
Yeah.
mom. She did say that.
But you know.
But yes, y'all. So, what's next?
I don't
I
know.
love her curls, y'all.
But
Look at
I
this.
do.
I do too.
But that is an area of opportunity with me. Like I do feel as
Oh,
if I
yeah.
need to get like more and it's not that I'm not comfortable with myself. It's not that. I just find I just have a habit of finding like every little thing that's wrong.
Yep, you've been that
Yeah.
way since you were born.
Yeah.
But I think we all are our worst critic. Like, let's just be honest. Some people are more outwardly with theirs, and some people are inwardly. And like for me, I think I'm more inwardly like self-critic. Like if somebody have to pull it out of me to be like, "What's going on? What you acting like?"
Yeah.
So for me, I'll be the one to look at me and be like, "Oh my god."
So what is your insecurity? Whether it's something physical, whether it's something. I mean, because this is a safe
It's
space,
my
even though
body
everybody's
because I'm
watching.
uncomfortable with the weight gain. So right now I'm insecure with my body because I'm just uncomfortable with it. I'm not used to having, and I know I've been saying this for like ever since I got it, but I'm not. I'm 32. Like I just got it
Yeah.
at 32. Like so for me, I'm uncomfortable with that. But I'm finding myself becoming more comfortable because I am noticing that certain things I do like how to look on me better, like certain pants and stuff. I just want my stomach gone. If I could find something that would zap my stomach off, like tomorrow,
Yeah.
I would have
Zap.
it. Not cut my stomach off, just zap it. Like
Zap it.
I'm not doing no cutting.
Or being consistent with working out.
Yes, because I have been doing good. That I just took a week off because I got my hair done, but I'm going back Sunday. And I'm gonna be in there like on the sit-ups like yes. That's gonna be. That's how I focus on my stomach.
So what about you?
What about you?
My insecurities. Low key is the broken tooth that I had to get pulled out. Literally, that's my insecurity, and I know it's like back here.
But still, it's
Never noticed it.
I'm gonna get that fixed. Other than that,
I might have others.
it was for a long time. Remember, I used to always complain about my moles.
and you know what?
Which are called beauty marks.
And you know what? So
They're
I
called
used
moles. I feel like the beauty marks are the ones that are like in your skin, but mine like poke out.
Any mark on your face is considered a beauty mark.
Well,
so
that's
this is the
beautiful
thing.
to me. It was like annoying my.
But this is the
scenery.
thing,
There's
because like
filters
I
that do
would tell her like Salome, like it's your mo, like I be like in love with your moles, but it doesn't matter.
I still hate them sometimes.
Exactly, it doesn't matter. It's about what you feel.
What you feel comfortable
It's
with.
about what you feel comfortable with. So
Yeah. Hold on, I cannot.
What is she doing?
She just knocked down the whole light.
So one of my daughters, I have a 13-year-old and a 5-year-old.
God.
And my 5-year-old is here. If you haven't noticed yet.
She's here.
Yes.
They see her shadow all behind like the walls
okay.
and stuff, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
What's your biggest insecurity?
She said her moles.
That's not me.
Me?
No, you.
Oh, everything. Like, okay. So one is definitely my weight. It's that. But
I just said that, but now that I've been losing weight, like,
and I've been losing
And
weight,
you
but
are
it's
too.
definitely my weight. And then also, like, I do wonder, because of the fact that I know that I have like a very like bubbly personality. I do wonder, like, am I not serious enough? Like, I'm insecure about like the fact that I don't come off as serious or educated or like.
you definitely come off
you
educated.
definitely-
I know,
educated.
but it's just like
You definitely
like,
come out serious too.
What? I ain't never heard that.
You come off
Well,
structured.
Who told you that?
Like
Who told you that?
extremely
Who's gonna tell you?
organized.
Mm-hmm.
I think you come off extremely organized, like you really got
Which
your
is a
stuff
part of the
together,
serious.
which is you do, because you're way more organized than me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I won't even try to be that organized. Like
She's like,
literally, I won't. Look,
I say you come off more serious because
Very
like
serious.
you can conduct intellectual conversations and a person not be like what to you. Like you can have a serious conversation with somebody and they really be in depth
and
in
you
that
project
conversation
yourself
with
so
Yeah,
well.
that's interesting.
Like with
because
me,
I don't feel like that.
I'll literally be like I will literally have a word on my tongue, and for some reason I can't even get it out or think of it. But you don't do that, like you barely.
Yeah, she's
like,
always
you're
like,
just instantly
she always got
so-
the sentence to say. I've been in the scenarios, a
It'll
lot
be
of
like the
scenarios
dumbest
where I don't
thing, and
have
I'll be
nothing
like,
to say.
wait, what is this
But
called?
you got stuff to say.
But
Like
okay,
if
well,
somebody
then I'll
says something
cover
and
that
you're
well,
replying, and
'cause
I just rely on whatever she about to say because I'm like,
And you know
I
what?
don't feel
That's
like
crazy
this.
because then that talks about perception. Because like the way that I perceive myself, I feel like I don't do that well at all. So that's interesting.
You're your worst critic.
Yeah.
So then we need to give you more kudos. Now you're like, great job, Reese. I love it. This was awesome.
yeah. So I don't know. Anything?
Oh, also I'm insecure about being in around a bunch of people I don't know, and then like, oh, my worst fear is walking in a room and being late and everybody else already there, and I gotta walk in the room and everybody
Do you
like,
want to know my worst fear?
and they all looking at me and I'm like, they're all looking at my face.
So
Now that part I don't care about.
I hate it. I'm
Sorry,
like,
so
no.
I love my heels. But if you haven't noticed, I don't wear gym shoes. I'm either wearing boots, heels, or sandals.
See, I do gym shoes.
Period, point blank. I don't do no gym shoes. It's like, don't even buy me gym shoes. Barely don't even buy me flats. So, boots, heels, or sandals, period, point blank. So, we had a Christmas party at my husband's job. That was so cute. So, I'm like walking, and it was at the Doubletree Hotel. So, like, you walk outside the room, and it's carpet. You walk outside the room, it's the floor, and then it's the carpet. girl. I walked outside the room, went to the bathroom, came back. Like, I felt everybody was staring at you, and I walked in, I went to the... fell to the floor.
I remember you
and
telling me this story.
That has always been my, like, biggest thing. Like, what if he sees me fall? Luckily, thank God, he didn't see me fall, but the other people saw me fall, and they laughed. And they were like, oh my God, Tony, you're... Wow. I was like... Well, thank God you didn't see it, but...
Right.
Wait, they said Tony, your wife fell?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't see it, though.
Wait, so what did he say? My bad.
Your ass is
What did
drunk.
he
You need to
say?
sit down.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Were you drunk?
And,
No.
then the kind of thing that sucks is that, like, when that happens and then you embarrassed and then your guy embarrassed too. Because
He was not embarrassed though because those like they were cool. Like
got
they were,
this-
and
yeah,
I wasn't really.
yeah.
I just didn't want him to see it. The fact that you know me, like I could care less about everybody else. Like whatever. Are you guys gonna talk about it? Is it gonna sell? Like what's gonna happen? But when it comes to him, like I'm very shy about
that's
things.
dope.
I always
That's
wanted to be like perfect.
interesting.
Like even when it came to like, oh, you gonna twerk for him? Like hell no, I don't know how to twerk yet. Like what you mean? Like
That's interesting.
what
This
if
is
my
a whole
cheeks don't
conversation.
move?
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Girl,
is he
he
gonna
think
be
he
interested?
knows
Is he gonna
something
like
about
it?
it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, okay.
I'm so
All that.
like this is if it's not perfect for him,
I have to talk about this. I'm
So.
so sorry. Because normally it is the exact opposite. So why is that? Because you all have been together for a very long time. You know, like, is it like because you want him to like have like that sexy, you want to have that sex appeal? Is it because you don't feel comfortable?
It's not-
But I
no.
can't see that you don't feel comfortable.
Do you
I
not
can't
feel
see that.
sexy?
I want to be the best.
Okay.
The top notch. Like that.
You know
is-
you're not.
Period. I probably
I
am.
feel like
But if I feel like that I'm doing something at that moment that I don't think that I'm the best at it, like give me a second, let me get it together, and then I will give you the best.
And I think that, and you
Somebody
know
give me
what,
one
and
moment,
I
I'll be
think
right back.
that that's important.
I'll be back.
I'll be back
Because
with the
a
best.
lot of us, and this is men and women alike, like we get so comfortable to where we'll do more for other people. You know what I'm saying? And then be laxed around the people.
But
that
see,
we're
the only
comfortable
thing
with.
is the things that I do
So-
for him, you're not gonna find nobody I really did it for. So
Right, which is why I'm saying
He's
like that's good.
yeah.
Like I always thought once you get past, like let's just say you do something real like freaky for your man, right? That you've never done for anybody else. But once you break that, like I just did this freaky thing for you, isn't it like an open world now? You know,
Right.
where it'd be like, because now it's like you just did something so super freaky, like y'all so super comfortable.
But I
at
don't
this
think they
point.
have an issue with that. I don't think it's that.
No,
I'm
it's
saying,
not
like-
that. It's not doing the sneaky fun freaky.
You
stuff.
just saying you want to make sure you're
It's
super
making
perfect.
sure
Right.
that it looks
Yeah.
whatever I'm doing. It's perfect for you.
Yeah.
Throw some oil.
It's a pleasing thing.
In a
It's just-
sexy
it's just-
outfit, and I guarantee you're gonna do everything right.
I do.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I feel.
This is not rocket science.
But back to the point is, I didn't care about falling in front of other people.
You can
Right.
I just cared about
Right.
falling in
Yes.
front of him, and he didn't see it.
That is so interesting because if it was me the other way, it was like, well, I don't care because all we're gonna do is just laugh about it. But like, it's the
Yeah,
other
me too.
people. That would have been. That is so interesting.
Wait
You know
a
what? That's so
minute.
weird that I'm not as scared of like everybody
That
else
makes
in the
so much
world, but I'm
sense.
only scared about the people that I really care about.
Now that I think about my statement, it's not that if I walk around with people I don't know. It's if I walk around with like my family, I'd be awkward. But if I
Yeah.
walk around with people I don't know, I don't care because I don't know you. I don't care what you
Yeah.
gotta say.
Wait. So what do you mean?
So like, if somebody asks me to sing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be way more scared in front of my family than
Then
people I
somebody
don't know.
personal. I get that.
Absolutely.
That's so interesting.
I've been able to sing in front of like, okay, in front of
Yeah.
people
Where
versus
was
like
this
my
at the
mama.
work talent show?
First of all, it wasn't the work talent show, guys. They tried it.
Talk about it.
Were you there
It's just go
at the
ahead.
work talent show?
No, I
When we all
no.
were working for, I'm sure you weren't.
No,
Okay.
I just was so anti.
Yeah.
I was anti that.
And I was nervous there because I was singing in front of Daryl. I was singing in front of you. I was singing in front of people like that was like,
Yeah,
I really
okay.
had to ride home with and be like, how do you do? And I was like shaking and I did not look back over at Daryl because I'm like, if I look at him, I'm gonna start crying or something like, and start sweating. Like I was gonna explode.
How many
So I
times
just stayed
have
at
you sung
Garen
in
because
front
I
of
didn't care
Daryl?
about Garen.
How many times have you sung in front of him?
Daryl?
Yeah.
Never.
Okay. Now you get what I'm telling you.
That is so
Why you ain't serenade them?
Yeah, you about to cry.
Oh,
girl.
No, because I can't. I would have been like, because first of all, me and him probably would have looked at each other and started laughing in the middle of me singing.
Definitely.
But like, let's just say my mom or something, and I'm so serenade her for. But I ain't never sang happy birthday to my mama and them on their birthday. Nothing like at their parties, nothing.
Wait, so would you sing for me?
No.
Well, I'm gonna ask you to sing right now.
No.
But we don't even.
This is super intimate, and I know that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that makes it
I
worse.
can do it.
I'll do it in 2 more episodes.
Okay, perfect. 2 more episodes.
Okay.
And watch they don't remember this. And
We
I just threw out a random number.
karaoke episode.
Ooh, we should.
Ooh, I cannot sing.
And then make sure it's
Who
some
cares?
tequila.
We're doing
here for me.
KC. This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Did
Okay,
we
first
ask
of
you to
all,
be able to
and you can
sing?
carry a
Or did we
note.
just say
You can
let's
sing.
have karaoke?
These
Why does
days,
karaoke have to be
these days,
perfect?
all you gotta do.
No, I'm scarred.
You
So
scarred?
once let me tell you the reason why I'm scarred, and then I know that we got it. No, you don't. What
Oh
time
no,
you talking
I
about?
think you're talking about the whole singing a Mariah Carey song. Is that what
Yes,
you're
how did
saying?
you know?
Wait, what is
You
she
guys
talking
told me.
about? Oh, what is she talking about?
So okay,
They have all these moments growing up, and then they tell me, and then they forget that they tell me.
I'm gonna say this, and
She's
then, and then I know that we
I'm
have to
the
go
ghost
in a little
cousin.
bit. So
Okay,
it was
we're wrapping
like,
up.
so we
She
were.
literally
I
is
said
talking about
I'm
she
a
was
ghost
there.
cousin.
She
Like,
really
I
was
was
there.
there.
Like,
How do
she-
you know
She
that?
like, when was you there?
So we were living together, right? This is our first apartment together.
Uh-huh.
And then I was singing the Mariah Carey song, remember? And
I
I
don't
really,
remember
yes
this.
you do. Jen.
Okay, and what?
Yes you do. And I was
wish it was
singing.
recorded,
I was
because
like
Mariah Carey
loud.
was my favorite singer.
And my daughter's father was there, and I knew I was snapping. I just looked at you, and you started laughing at me.
Did you?
I'm smarty. No, guys.
I was like,
No,
oh my
it's
God.
because it's the same reason why I can't sing in front of her or her. It's because like I'm
really
too
trying.
goofy. Because I'm too goofy, and I
I
would
was really trying.
when you look like that, I would stop it. But here's why I laughed at her, guys.
She laughed so loud.
Because
bro.
one, I didn't
I was
expect.
so
No,
embarrassed.
guys, it
I
was
wanted to
very
cry.
offsetting. I didn't expect her to take it as serious as she did. And so when she was really singing, it caught me off guard. And I had never, that was the first and rare form I've ever seen this girl sing for real. So it made me get close like that. I'm like, damn, so you doing this for real? Like, I started laughing like, this is not a joke.
What did you do after she left?
After I laughed, oh, what did you do?
Oh, I just stopped.
You was like,
What
Is
Did I
that
say sorry?
I don't know.
Sorry. Did I say that with you? I'm sorry.
10
years
that
later,
happened like
25 years
10,
later.
15 years ago.
I'm
I
sorry,
was
y'all.
so sad.
I never knew that impacted
You did. I've told you so many times. Like, what do you mean? I was so embarrassed.
Guys,
y'all.
just picture somebody that you grew up with almost every day of your life.
My head was, I was doing
We grown all of a sudden. She want to start learning how to sing and start singing hard and shaking and
How did
looking.
you have a mic?
I couldn't believe this. I was stuck for a second. Like, are you serious? You really serious?
And then the thing is that she was at the door and she paused first. Then she started laughing.
Because I didn't understand. I'm like, it was like I didn't know how to compute what just took place. I was like, laugh, and that's what it equaled.
I would never.
But it was not malicious. It was not trying
But
to
was
say
it
she
good?
couldn't. Yeah, I just told you before you went to that story that I love you. Couldn't hold a note. You could sing a lot better.
See,
than
I
me.
feel like hold a note is kind of like you alright.
I can hold a note. I'm not
No,
the
you
best
can
singer. No, I used to be able to sing very well. When you don't sing for years, you be
You
that
gotta
pitch
practice
work.
again.
You be like,
Let me
wait,
do it.
you
Let me
can't be
hear
on
it.
pitch. No.
Can you sing?
Everybody can sing.
Thank you.
Does it sound
Put
good
your
to the
heart
next person?
on
I don't
your
care
key,
if it sounds
And you
good
good.
to the Chinese man and not the Indian man. If I want to sing,
Somebody gonna like
You're
it.
going to sing.
Somebody's gonna like it.
Yeah.
And that's just
and maybe
that
I
on
won't
that.
take my clothes off while I'm singing. Things come with that, like wine. You gotta get me lit.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of the wine, before we go,
So this is our wine for the
this
night.
is what we are drinking tonight. Apothic. So
It's my
normally I'm a fan of 19 Crimes, but
JoJo is literally like, how it is. Come on. You want to be on camera?
what I do think that we should
This
do,
introduction.
I didn't even know.
This introduction is.
I do think that we should be doing like Love Corkscrew and other like black owned like wineries.
I definitely
like it.
think.
Yeah.
Just give us our affiliate links. I'm big on it.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing for free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing for free. But
I really enjoyed this conversation.
I really did. I always enjoy it.
I really enjoyed it.
2 episodes from now, we're doing this karaoke. I'm down because you already mentioned it. It's already a great idea, so we're gonna do this
Yeah.
karaoke.
And I do
Period.
think that we should take some footage of our photo shoot, which is coming up. So
Yeah,
we're definitely
BTS.
going to share some photo shoots.
Yes,
Yes,
we are.
we are.
I'm gonna be sharing it, and it'll be my first one. So, guys, if my face looks super awkward,
It's not.
It's not gonna be in public.
I have a hard time
We
keeping my
won't
face
give you
straight
that.
on this. Like I be like, ooh,
What
what's
we're
going
not
on?
gonna do
What we're not
is give you something jacked up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not coming.
Okay.
Not coming soon. Ever. Period.
Yep. So we are
Amen.
excited, and thank you so much for tuning in with us. And our conversation that started with no plan, and look what we've talked about so far.
Some good
So,
stuff.
Some good stuff.
Some
And
great
we,
talk.
yes. And we look forward to the next episode. And Salam, I'm gonna let you close us out.
Thank you guys for tuning into 3 Round Women, where you have gotten your real what and why
Bye-bye.
to the everyday life of a woman. Yay! Bye, Jojo. Say bye.
Say bye.